EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a short one. He's got screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Open right side. That strains the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Viking 18.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Edwards. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Time belted. Touchdown, Minnesota.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Pushed out to his left. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Dallas. Now for the point after.
The kicker on the extra point.
He's got it. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Back. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Minnesota. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Pass caught by the tight end, Strange. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll take it on in. By Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The PAT, up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll motion the slot man right. Allen goes with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing again is Allen. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Oh, a wide open receiver. That's Jefferson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Okay, ready?
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
He finds Austin with the grab. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here is Allen. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And in motion is Brown. On the toss, they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
They run straight ahead with blue. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Allen now on second down. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it is Strange. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and a yard.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st down, Allen. A short pass taken in by Warren. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Allen going to throw again. Left side, that is caught by Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air once more is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
56, 56.
One more time going up top with Allen. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game?
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Now a screen set up for Edwards. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. Cowboys will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Scatterbush. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Back go 80.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Come on.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Prater's kick is good. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cowboys.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a run.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your